in the scripture, the house of David is called a cedar. You know what I mean? I'm in Louisiana, and we got trees here called cedars. David was called a cedar, Ceder. Now, I'm thinking about allegory. And I'm thinking about how Jews, they regard the spoken word, the oral Torah, and they do not regard the written Torah. They might argue that they regard them both, but where the two diverge, they prefer the oral Torah. There is something in the phonetically passed down word that is different from what is passed down using written language. What is it? Okay, so we're talking about the house of David. Let me tell you real quick about an ancient Hebrew letter. It's called Nun. When I say that word nun, what do you think of? Maybe you think of a chaste Christian woman who dresses like an Arab. Or maybe you think of nothing. None. Maybe you think of not, which in Latin is known, N-O-N, pronounced known, which is phonetically the same as known, which is knowledge. That's really interesting. Anyway. Nun originally is a drawing, a depiction of a seed with a root. And it means son. It means son. The continuation. The son is the continuation of the father. Right? So anybody who possesses his spirit is the continuation of him on earth. His son. Aramaic, see, whenever the Jews went into slavery in Babylon, they said, okay, now we got to do this differently. Everyone, this is for our own good. We got rabbis now, and they mediate for us with God. We don't have to talk to God no more. The rabbis just explain the scripture. And so go to school. Also, the alphabet's different. So instead of none, meaning son, now it means fish. So whereas you would once hear an oral story about a son, now you hear you read a written story about a fish. Then there's the letter mem, which originally means blood, mortality. And in Aramaic, it is made to mean water. Water. Whereas once in the oral story, where you would be talking about sons transcending their mortality, now you read about fish coming out of water. Cast your net over here. I'll make you fishers of men. That's the thing about the New Testament. It explains the symbolism. But I say all that just to say, with Christ, the Son, being a seed, Rito, no comida. Es gatito comida. Just a moment, sorry. Perito. Trying to find something for him to bite. Perito, ven aquí. Got to be something around here. Are all your toys outside, dude? Muere esto. Buen pedo. So if David was a cedar, and David refers not just to an individual, but to his whole house, and a person's house is his family, right? So David being a cedar, I think of the seed, the Christ. What is a cedar but one who plants a seed? So what is the house of David if you call them a cedar? They individually plant the Christ within people. It's their work to plant the seed. Till the soil, plant the seed. Jesus says, take his yoke. The burden is light. What does it mean, his yoke? You've got soil to till. You got to plow the field. The field is everybody, all the people. Their hearts are hard, and we have to break up the hardness of their hearts that they may receive the Christ. That's actually what the word religion means. It's a Roman word, again, ligo, plow, really a hoe. It means to perpetually till the soil. That we may all be cedars. We can't plant the Christ in hard hearts. We have to till their hearts, and then we have to seed them. Really? Like John. John is the pattern of a cedar. John the Baptist. That's all. God bless you, brothers and sisters. Have a good night.